Welcome to the deep dive.
Today we're shifting gears a little.
Yeah, just a bit. We're doing what we're calling a dip into the work of designer Lou Riordan.
And this is interesting because the material isn't really about a polished commercial product.
No, not at all. It's about the evolution of a design project that really turned inward.
It's a fascinating study in pivoting, really. We're looking at how a creator took these sustained environmental and material constraints
And used them.
and used them to build a completely new kind of infrastructure for their own creativity.
So let's unpack the starting point then. The original project was called FizzStory.
Right, FizzStory. It began as a participatory storytelling experiment.
Okay, so what was the core mission there?
The idea was to explore agency and audience involvement. Lou wanted to challenge that passive consumption we all kind of fall into.
The endless scroll.
Exactly. The idea was to make storytelling a co-created event, not just something you watch.
And it's worth noting the context here. This was all pitched within a small academic setting.
Right, and the source material suggests the reception was layered.
Layered is a good word for it.
Yeah. It was sometimes difficult for peers to categorize. It just didn't fit into their neat boxes, you know?
Oh, but there was encouragement.
Oh, absolutely. Clear encouragement about its potential. But while that external potential was there, the internal reality for Lou was shifting.
Because she wasn't designing in some perfect, clean vacuum.
Not at all. She was navigating burnout and pretty significant systemic barriers during the whole development process.
And that becomes the catalyst for everything.
It is the catalyst. I mean, when you're facing that level of pressure, the standard design frameworks, they just don't hold up.
They break.
They break. Lou found that trying to force a nonlinear process into those rigid formats was just creating more and more friction.
So the focus had to move.
Yeah.
It shifted away from designing this external product for an audience.
And toward designing reflection as, and this is her phrase, supportive infrastructure for the creator self.
That's a huge shift.
It is, and it leads us to the central recognition that defined this entire body of work. There's a phrase Lou uses that really anchors this whole pivot.
What's that?
I am the artifact.
I am the artifact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That reframes the entire value proposition, doesn't it?
It does. It means the process itself became the product.
Yeah.
And the design philosophy that came out of that is so grounded. You see principles like mess equals material.
And process over polish.
Exactly. And another big one, viewing reflection as re-entry.
So not just a review step you do at the end.
No, it's a way to stay tethered to the work, to find your way back in.
Okay, so let's look at the system that came out of all this. It's called Fizz at Play.
Fizz at Play, yes. It's a modular reflection system.
Yeah.
And to really get the architecture, you have to understand the designer.
Okay.
Lou identifies as an autistic creative, and that context is just crucial. The system is built to accommodate very different energy states.
One of the tools that really stood out to me from the material was this idea of #NotVerb.
#NotVerb. It's such a practical regulatory tool.
How does it work?
It allows reflection to continue even when, verbal articulation just isn't available at that moment. It validates the silence.
So you don't have to explain the state you're in.
You just tag it and move on.
It creates a very specific kind of vibe. There's this one AI-generated description of the work that I thought just painted the picture perfectly.
Oh, I think I know the one you mean.
It looks like Mr. Rogers and Basquiat are sharing a studio, and it's in a treehouse.
Oh, it's perfect, right? It captures that blend of deep safety and chaotic expressive energy.
And it all seems to come back to that core approach. Start where you are.
That's it. You don't wait for perfect conditions, you just build with what's right there in front of you.
Now, as we said at the top, this is just a dip. We're really only looking at one single thread of this work today.
There is so much more to explore. If this architectural approach resonates with you, I would really invite you to check out the longer deep dive episodes.
What do we cover there?
We get into the full documented evolution, the workflow instrumentation, and how Lou uses AI as a reflective partner.
Plus the beginnings of what's called recovery design and the broader implications for education and for workplaces. It's a really deep field.
It is.
But for now, we will leave you at this doorway.
Fizz out. Play on.